Well, that was quick. We talked about last night how we had been downtrending for weeks, how volatility had been spiking on fears of new restrictions, lockdowns, cases spiking, election fears, all the stuff and things. And, we broke out of this wedge a little bit, but it started to correct. And this morning, lots of news breaking, and in the afternoon, news breaking sent us to the downside. So what news was breaking today? Well, just stuff and things like this. 40% surge in cases in Europe over the last few weeks have spurred Germany and France to prepare new restrictions, and so they're going to be putting in place new restrictions, and they say that they're not going to be as strict as they were before, but the fact of the matter is cases are ramping up enough to the point where over the pond things are starting to lock down again. And so that obviously brings the question, are we going to lock down? Are we going to see new restrictions coming into place again? What's next for us? And so that brings a lot of uncertainty into the market. And I mean, clearly it did. Look at this. Look at the volatility ramping up. Look over the last year. So market crashes, highest I've ever seen it. Then here's the pullback in June, July, going up to about 43, peaking at there, 44. Here's the September pullback at 38, peaking. And here we are now at 40 plus, 42, 40.28. So, not good. So what does this mean? Well, it means the same thing we were talking about yesterday, guys. Buying and holding overnight, sure, there's stuff that it'll work with, but it's few and far between right now. You got to switch it up. If you got to walk the day trader strike line, then do it. Because right now, being liquid and taking some quick profits and jumping back out is way more beneficial than holding your breath and hoping something like this doesn't happen before you can even touch it, right? Now, I think what's kind of important to notice right here is the momentum shift. Let's get this bigger. So you can see here we are at the beginning of September. We fall, but we fall hard. All right, we drop, what is this? About 150 points in one day. And this is pretty close to that. Now you see this ramping, and it's oscillating, trying to break its way up. Can't quite do it. Test this level here, turns, breaks to the downside, and then we have this mad rally. Now what I'm noticing is there's a lot more buying in here, right? There's a lot more up pressure. So I'm seeing a difference in momentum. This was kind of a fight on the way down, and this seems to just be kind of running down a little bit easier. There's not as much of a struggle. So realistically, if we cross here, that's bad. We downtrended and bounced here, and we finally rallied. Could we rally again from this point? Maybe. We could also rally from this point. It's hard to say. But the way this has been downtrending and how the news has been getting worse and worse as time goes on, and the fact that volatility is ramping like it is and is so high, I think we might have a little bit more downside in us. Now, it's okay, because there's still opportunities, like this guy. Talked about in the last video, when you have lots of money sitting on the sidelines, an opportunity arises, people can't help themselves. We looked at some of these this morning. Didn't have time to play anything today. Was really busy at work, unfortunately. But this is your friend. The early bird gets the worm. Wake up, get on Webull, and trade. All right? Pre-market hours, generally speaking, is way lower volume, right? Pre-market and post-market. And so that allows stuff to run a lot more without the general populace waking up and more news starting to settle in, and then you see fluctuations. So right now, the name of the game is wake up early, do your scans, look on pre-market movers, go into the Discord, talk to the peeps, look what we're talking about, and try to make a play. All right? Simple as that. Get in, get out, move on. So, enough of that. I know you want to hear about Hyliion, so let's do it. Holy shit, man. Yep, we broke it. I was busy today, like I said, so I didn't really see the time in trades. But that's okay. That's what the peeps are here for. Someone caught it. So at the end of the day, we were fighting hard to stay above 20. And there was enough buy support to kind of keep us out of that range. But as markets started to close and volume started to die off a bit, we had the shorts come in. A big one. 53,000 shares right there. And there's no short volume out yet on Fintel, but very high yesterday, the highest we've ever seen it. And so, yeah, man, I don't see it stopping. The good news is we got some good news. We got upgraded today by crooked JP Morgan, so that's nice. Not saying much. I'm pretty sure that's the same people that gave Neo $40 target, and believe they have an analyst that's covering Tesla at like $70. So, yep, not great, but coverage, something. And our following is slowly growing. Nothing too exciting. Not a lot of growth there. Got a post out of them today. Pretty interesting. I'm not going to go into it. You can check it out yourself. But yeah, I mean, no deals, no contracts, no cash money, baby. That's what we need. So yeah, man, not tight. It's going to keep doing the thing. I still think 20 is a really good support. I'm really surprised it held. Proud of it. But then this happens in the post market. So I said it once, I'll say it again. Everything hinges on this. Everything. Sure, there's stuff and things still moving, but you have to be very selective with your plays and be extremely careful. In and out, low exposure. You don't want to expose yourself to this kind of volatility or to this kind of risk. We have to be careful. So that's about it for this one, guys. Let me know in the down there what you think. And of course, hit the thing, do the stuff. Follow me on the things if you want to see stuff more often. Join the Discord. We'd love to have you. I'll catch you in the next one.